Good evening. What is going on, YouTube? Weston Nelson here. We're going to talk about some very interesting crypto developments tonight. Apologies for the slight delay, but it'll be worth your time, I promise. We're going to talk about Curve Finance showing strength in an kind of unusual red market, why that is the case, and some updates on the DeFi front as well as crypto caves. So tonight's live stream is actually going to be just myself. Nichols is working on something else, so he is not able to join us right now. So that means he gave me notes on what he wanted to share, so I have to interpret that, and we'll go with that. So let's dive right in. The big thing that I wanted to talk about right off the bat too, also, if you can see, you should be able to see, the Fantom ecosystem is going kind of bonkers. Well, there we got a little sell off. I'm on the 5 minute there, but let's start with Curve. That's the topic of the day. And why is Curve showing strength? So now the past hour down, but look at that all day, stayed above the 15 minute. So Curve has essentially gone all Fantom for implementing their new factory pools, or actually, I might need to fact check this. I believe everything is going to be natively deployed on Fantom first, or I just read the announcement briefly, and I've known that there's been a lot going on with Curve, as well as their deployment to Scream, which I don't know if anybody is. Hopefully by now you understand what Scream is. It is a borrow lending protocol on Fantom that allows you to take collateralized loans with your assets. So Curve, this Curve DAO token right here, was added to Scream recently as a form of collateral, which you can then deposit. Let's see if I can share my screen so I can make this even easier for you. You can get more interest. Hey, what's going on? BYE Invest, how you doing? There we go. Scream Finance. So this is, okay, great. Thanks for the feedback. This is the interface that allows you to essentially do the same thing that you can do on Compound or Aave or Cream, which is also on Fantom. There may be some connection to Scream and Cream. Their names do sound awfully familiar to me. So, keep that in mind. But here's what I wanted to show you, this right here. If you look at this, with Curve being added as a collateral asset, you can deposit your Curve into the protocol Scream, get a 30% supply APY right now, plus 22.52%. That's what this number down here is in Scream tokens on top of that. So people who are very bullish on Curve, that's a pretty compelling reason to bridge your assets to Fantom and then deposit into Scream, right? So that's without a doubt in my, a huge component as to why Curve has been showing strength. They've got a lot going on behind the scenes as well in addition to that, but this is big because you can now take your assets on Curve and now use them on Fantom, which is then going to kind of lead me into where we're going here, the Fantom ecosystem explosion. So if you're looking for those 100x gems, right now, I tweeted about this earlier, and it caught a lot of interest because I brought up, remember when I was talking about Solana at $2, and now the price is whatever it is, Let me go to, what is Solana right now? 160. We're looking at basically like 70x, 80x, or the Matic. When I brought that up at $0.015, I think it's at 100x. There's tokens on Fantom that exist right now that have market caps that are so unbelievably low, yet so useful that I'm not one to really sit here and say that, this is going to 100x, but if you just think about the functionality and the utility or the usefulness of a protocol such as Scream or Taro, the ticker's SCREAM, Scream, and then Taro is TAROT. It's hard to imagine a future where they're not doing extremely well. And I should probably pull up Taro just to give you, or spend some time learning about Taro is really what I would say. Here, it's kind of been on a breakout itself, but kind of coming back down here, it looks like it hit all the way up to $1.54. That pretty impressive. It's a decentralized borrow lending protocol on Fantom that allows you to leverage your LP positions. And right now, the total value locked is like close to $90 million, and the market cap is $10 million. And you can do it on Fantom for pennies. Just think about the utility that enables from a DeFi perspective. You can now leverage your yield farming, so your LP fees that you get you make more money, and then if you're farming a token, you've just leveraged that as well, so you're going to get that more. Now there's additional risks because you have to monitor it, but that being said, I could not be more bullish on Taro. And then the other thing, let's go and find Scream. Sorry. In a similar vein. Now this is a little bit, it's different, but this is the protocol I was just showing. Scream, I believe, has a similar market cap. Let's see, of around maybe 10, 20 million. I don't know if it shows it on here on the Keck tools. I've been using this. This has been pretty nice for Fantom if you're tracking Fantom assets. Also in our Discord servers, we have a great bot that you can just literally type .c or .i, whatever the token is, and then the time interval that you want, and it'll just automatically respond to you. So that's pretty much all I wanted to just hop on and highlight today. Actually, is just the fact that if you are looking for a place to park a very solid asset like Curve that's performing well, despite not the best conditions in the market, well, you can bridge it over to Fantom, deposit it into Scream, and get a fantastic, by all relative means, interest rate. You can also take a loan against that as well. The collateral factor is 65%. Now that's something, again, to be aware of and be sure you understand what you're doing. But you can really get creative with all these DeFi Lego blocks, and Fantom, the L1 that is like engulfing the world, is leading the charge on all this. So if we can get it looks like we've been kind of rejected in terms of, I'm talking strictly TA now, and that's 5 minute. Let's see on the 15. We've been hanging out right around this number here. I think if we can move higher to if we can break out of this kind of area right here, I see us going to $1.52, $1.53 in the near short term. But then again, it is 5:30, so market's open an hour and a half, and the overall outlook on the equities side of things right now is not too bright. So we'll see how that plays out. Keep an eye on it. Manage your risk. As always, disclaimer, everything we talk about here, do your own research. And if this was helpful to you at all in any capacity, be sure to check out the Crypto Cave. Come and join us. We're a community. We live in Discord. Myself, Trading Nichols. We got C Money. We got Fish. We got Method dropping charts in our technical analysis channel. A lot of really smart people from different backgrounds that come together to share valuable information. And we have a free trial. You can also just go to the Discord straight there if you want. or I believe I shared the link. Yeah, the link to the free trial just takes you right there, and then you get your role, and then you can interact and use the bots if you want for your trading strategy, or there's so many ways you can use the community we're building, and then get involved with the governance of it when the DAO officially is moving forward, which will be soon here. So on that note, I'd like to wrap it up. Thank you for joining, and we will be back with more crypto content soon. Cheers.